All right, guys, here comes a speed run, and I'm probably not good in this game because, well, because I'm in trouble in this game. But I'm kind of out of time. The timer's ticking on me. I had 40 minutes when I first logged in, and I had to take a phone call. So I don't even know what the timer's at right now, and I'm worried when we wrap this up, I may get the "you lost" button. So, in any case, Japan three and three. You can kind of see what he did. He did a pearl. He came over here, which is interesting. I guess he's just wanting to prevent me from coming restacking pearl, which in the KGF I'm not going to do anyway, so it's all good. Um, he left the transports, but I don't think I got a bomber anywhere that can reach there yet. Yeah, so nothing we can do about that. Because he did take out the carrier. Remember, this is one with the G1 carrier over here in the med. I don't think he did anything substantial otherwise. I mean, everything else looks like it was pretty straightforward. You got a fighter sitting out here. Let's see. Yunnan, lost to in Yunnan, yay. Lost fighter sub in Pearl, pretty average. 1-1 in Bury, okay. 2-2 in Onway. Go Onway. You know, you're never gonna win. You know that's a victory right there. Only losing two. Took Burma with the one kill. So I mean, that's actually not horrible. I mean, we got to kill 2, 3, 5 infantry of his, so that's not bad. Yeah, on J1, I will take that. That's nice because hopefully we can keep him slowed down. All right, gotta move. I was just in the middle of getting my buy. We're gonna get 2 transports. We're gonna get a carrier. I think we're gonna go to land because of the carrier over here. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a destroyer. I think. Again, I didn't think this out too hard. Didn't have time. We'll let Russia take that. I don't think I'm going to waste sending the destroyer for the cruiser. I might try. I will try to use my sub on him, and then he can kill the sub with his destroyer if he wants. Um, so I do think we'll go that route, but I don't think I'm going to bring all the Americans over. So I don't think that leaves anything for us to attack. Anything we can do? We're not going that way. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's nice, quick and easy. So one of the things I do know we got to be careful of is he put his bomber in France, right? So we got to be careful of 10. I can't just put my destroyer and 2 transports there because that's too risky. Um, I was thinking about bringing my cruiser and destroyer, put a cruiser destroyer here and a transport here, so that he'd having trouble there. But then these guys actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, and land on the carrier out there. So then you have 2 fighters and a bomber versus them. So I don't want to do that either. So we do need to be careful in our non-combat here. That I am going to give him the destroyer by itself just as an option, but we're going to move those guys up that way, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. He can't land there, so we can put the U.S. fighter here. Hold on, let me double check. That wasn't better, right? Yeah. US fighter there. That way we can work towards over here, or we could come back up this way if we need to. Otherwise we just go there and then we come over here anyways. So I like that placement a little bit better. Gotta be a little bit careful with this guy. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. I think we'll go ahead and put him over here because we are going to have that transport, which we're probably going to end up sacrificing that transport in all likelihood. I'm leaving him in the destroyer here if he wants to try the bomber on destroyer. Maybe we get a lucky shot on his bomber. That one can come up that way. This one can come up that way. Battleship, destroyer. Those guys over, move him over. So let's see, what does that leave us units here? So we got 2, 1, 1. I think that should still leave us enough units for our transports. Oh, don't want to forget these guys. I think I wanted him there. I think we still needed a little more protection there if I remember right. Memory's not serving real great there, but there we go. Let's see if we can do this without screwing things up. 2 fighters, 3 infantry. Okay, yeah, we should have enough there. Oh, yikes. Okay, so this is the one we want to make sure we take these two. Oh, crud. I'd really like to kind of calculate this out. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. That'll give me 8 and a whole bunch of other stuff to come down this way. Hopefully that should get us a hit relatively easily, and then we can calculate out everything after we know that we won those battles too. Hopefully won those battles too. Come on, important battle here. Very important battle, this one. Just get the hit. Get the hit. Thank you. Thank you. And this one's critical too. If Corellia doesn't win, that's not a huge deal. Although we do want it to win, of course. Because he's already got enough. He's going to be able to stack. There we go. Good. Thank you, infantry. Because, yeah, he has enough that he'll be able to stack Corellia no matter what I did. So this is just to prevent him from being able to build 2 units up on the front line or off the bat with that strong German start he's had. Thank you. All right. Good deal. All right. Now we just need Caucasus to win on one shot. Don't lose. Don't give them more than one shot at us. Get the hit. If I'd been more confident in those other battles, I should have just sent everything. All right, good. You know, there's nothing I can do about that. If he's going to hit, he's going to hit. I was just worried he'd get more than one hit in. All right, let's take the moment and just calculate what we need to have here. Hopefully I have the moment. So what all can he attack me with? Quick. Get all that out of there. So he can have at best an infantry and a tank, and he could have 1, 2, 3, 3 fighters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so, and a bomber. 3 fighters, a bomber, and then of course the battleship. We're gonna have at least how many tanks? We got 3 tanks left, right? 3 tanks, yep, and an AA that we're throwing in there. So let's put in AA, 3 tanks, infantry, artillery. And how many more infantry do we need to be comfortable there? Really just maybe only 1 or 2, because I want to make sure I have enough to be able to trade Velo back next turn. Yeah, really only need 2 infantry down there, so let's not send all these guys this way after all. Let's just send Fender. Yeah, okay, maybe not quite all 5. Let's send one more infantry. Whoa. So we should have 2 infantry, 3 tanks, AA. Okay, there we go. You are still coming this way. I think we're just gonna pull all you guys back. All right, there we go. Let's see if we made it in time. Hopefully we made it in time. Where we want these guys? Oh, that's right. They all gotta go back here. We don't have a choice where we want those guys. All right. I hope I didn't miscount down here and do anything stupid. But it looks kind of good. I think it looks kind of good. I didn't get a warn. I didn't get the defeat button. So, whew, we made it. Okay, I'm up against a fast timer again. This guy, he takes his turn like right afterwards, and it's just rough timing for me. So, anyways, he bought. I did this video. Started it yesterday. I started last night actually, and then the whole thing, my whole computer crashed. So, I'm gonna forget a lot of the stuff I said before. But anyways, he bought 11 infantry, 2 artilleries. He pushed in. He failed on bellow. You can kind of see his setup going here. We got UK's turn. He's got his carrier down here, so he now has 611 plus 2 infantry that can threaten TJ, as well as a fighter, bomber, and battleship. Meanwhile, we got to watch our backside and India here, and we're going to be very stretched, very thin, and we may end up getting very thin up here and have to concede West Russia potentially to hold India if we want to, or concede India to hold West Russia. He can put us into one of those, but we knew that with his opening that he had. Potentially, I could pull back and just dead zone TJ is the other option, and so that would best me be pulling back, and that way he can't go to TJ. At the very least, I could retake it, and then also defend India and hopefully West Russia as well. And then by not letting him take it and being able to trade it, then potentially still keep the Suez closed for him to be able to get through G4 and hopefully let US do their thing at that point. I've been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and I just need to rush. And I think I am actually leaning towards pulling out of TJ. 30 seconds ago, I was going to leave him in there. Now I'm going to pull him out. Because I think that's the best way that we can protect both of these and still be able to close the Suez. I believe we'll still be able to close the Suez. Of course, we got to watch out because Japan gets a turn right after us. So if Japan was to move down to 35 with this guy, that would be tricky. But if he moves to 36, I can drop a destroyer, which is part of my plans for UK3. So you know what? We are going to retreat. And anyways, we are buying 3 infantry, 2 tanks, 2 infantry, or 1 infantry, 2 tanks can go down here. We're going to buy an air and 2 infantry for up here. We're going to run this a little bit risky up here in C Zone 3, where he could do a bomber and a carrier buy. So he'd have a bomber and 2 fighters versus a cruiser, carrier, destroyer, because we're going to fly the fighters into West Russia so that we can get them on down to help down here. Anyways, we got to run. Good. Still has that bomber sitting right there. Excuse me. What do I want to do? So I'll be risking 3 transports up there ultimately versus the bomber and possible 2 buy, but I mean that means he buys a carrier too, and that's just a lot. So I'm gonna risk it. I am going to risk it. I'm going to. I am. I am going to risk it. I'm still trying to convince myself. All right. You know what? Like we said, this is a game we started way behind, so we got to take some risks. Kind of like just the one infantry, but we had two airplanes coming here. Thank you. Big whiff. Big. That was not a big whiff. All right. Well, I was hoping he wouldn't be able to stack Burma, but now he very well may be able to stack Burma. Come on, let's sub do your thing. Do your thing, do your thing. Come on, sub, do your thing. This is your specialty. Surprise strikes. That was not a good surprise strike. Rats. And so it continues. We'll lay him an AA over there if he wants it. Alright. I think that's it. Nope, we made it.